as Canadians, how do you plan on carrying on Madiba's legacy?
Well, the one thing that was amazing to see was how many world leaders got up and spoke about how his teachings and the way he led his life needs to be carried on in the rest of the world today. We can't just remember what he did and then move on. We have to really look within ourselves and make the change. And the one thing that we've tried to do in the past is help out with water projects with Ryan and his wife. In fact, you guys are going to be staying here for Christmas and doing some charity work in Africa.
Yeah, well, it's just about, you know, thinking outside of yourself and using, you know, patience and tolerance in what you're doing. Yeah, we do some work like that. But as Chad was saying, it's very, you know, as sad as it is of his passing, I find it very fortunate that we're down here and how we'll carry it on. I mean, I'm never going to forget this.
The one thing that feels really great is when you can do some type of charitable work and give the gift that keeps on giving. And we've been doing a lot of water projects. And so you don't realize how many people are, I mean, we just take it for granted. We just walk over to the faucet and turn it on and we've got water right there. But you also don't realize that if you dig a well, you're not just helping a community survive. You're helping a community grow, because now what they can do is they can start using that economically. They can start growing crops and selling it, and now you're creating an economy. Like so it truly becomes this gift that keeps on giving.
Chad, let me ask you on this one. Canada has a tradition of speaking out against apartheid, and it also made Madiba an honorary Canadian in 2001. Were you aware of him growing up as a young Canadian, and do you have memories of that?
I do. I remember in 1990 when he was released from incarceration. It was worldwide news, but I think Canada prides themselves on making its citizens aware of those types of situations, and I did not know that they made Madiba an honorary Canadian, but I love that.
Mm-hmm. You got a passport, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. How do you know that?
I just read it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually read it on CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Company news.
Well, if they gave him a passport, he wasn't an honorary Canadian.
He was a Canadian citizen, really, for real.
Ah.
Yeah, not honorary, for
That's
real.
great.
He could have voted, and the I forget which prime minister was in office at the time that he got it, but the guy, Mulroney, that's right, and he finished, and by the time he got his passport, he was lamenting the fact that he wouldn't be able to vote for the prime minister that got him the citizenship.
That's amazing. You see how quickly we turn this into one of those History Channel documentaries. Just behind the scenes.